everyone, Dren0951 and husband here.
Hi.
Since he's never done a video with me, I figured I would drag him into it, and
We're having some problems.
we're having some problems for some reason. Everything's become funny, and we have spent the past probably almost 10 minutes trying to shoot a video without laughing through the whole thing. Just wanted to give an update since I don't think I've given, what did I say I gave an update?
I don't remember.
I think I updated just after egg retrieval, and they got the 18 eggs, and since I'm splitting them, I get to keep 9. And then they called yesterday with the fertilization report, and 7 of the 9 fertilized. Our hotel room is making noises. So 7 fertilized, and they were all 1 cell, which they said is where they should have been for day 1, but of course that didn't tell us much, so I was a little nervous. So they took 3 of those 7 and froze them right away, and then they took the other 4 and left them out to see how they developed. So today we got the phone call, and the 4 that they left out are doing really, really good. Actually, the embryologist said they are doing great, in her words, great. And 3 of them were 4 cells, and 1 was 5 cell, which they were really happy with, weren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Not that you talked to them on the phone.
Right.
So they had in our notes that we wanted to transfer 1, possibly 2, depending on quality. She said based on the quality that they would probably only be doing 1. So I kind of panicked because we really wanted to do 2. And I told her that, and so she said, well, that's fine, but they needed to know if we're definitely wanting to do 2 because they're doing so well that, I don't know, they'll do something. I think the assisted hatching on only 1 within the next 24 hours if that's what we were going to transplant, if we left it up to the doctors. I just said transplant.
Yeah, we're not
We're
transplanting.
not transplanting, we're just transferring them. But if we wanted to do 2, they needed to know so they could do the assisted hatching on, I guess, both of them. So I said, yes, let's put,
Yes, we want twins.
yes, put 2 of those puppies back in. But of course she warned me that then there's a risk for triplets, and if one of them splits, which I don't know why they don't say quadruplets then, because
Yeah.
they both could split, but that's probably even more rare. But she said it was only less than 1% chance that we'd wind up with triplets. So I'm not even worried about that. I mean, that's not even really something I would be,
No.
I mean, it'd be crazy if it happened. I'm not sure there's room in my stomach
carry
for 3,
one.
but we'll just take 1 out.
Right.
Then. Well, then you should carry 2. You're bigger than me.
Okay.
But would be great if both took, because we discussed twins and we'd really like twins. So why not do 2 for the price of 1? That's our attitude. But we're really thrilled with that news that they're doing so well. I was so nervous that they were going to call and say they're not doing good, but they are. They're doing really, really good. So we're all set for the embryo transfer tomorrow at 10 o'clock. We have to be there at 9:15, and I'm supposed to start chug-lugging water at 9 to be all full-bladdered by 10.
So you can pee on the doctor.
So I can be on the doctor. That's what I'm afraid of. Actually, I'm just afraid of it hurting because my mock embryo transfer, I cramped up a lot, and I don't want to cramp, so I don't want to cramp those embryos out.
Right. No. Yeah. Cramp. Cramp.
Not cramp, not crap.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to do that either. So I'm on the progesterone suppositories. I've been doing those since yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not that bad. I'm doing 2 a day, and like I said to him, not like I said to you because I haven't talked to you guys, but there's not been like a whole lot of leakage.
I don't know.
So that's good. I'm only doing them twice a day, probably because my progesterone counts before egg retrieval were really high, whatever that means. So I guess that's good that I have good progesterone. I think that's it. We'll probably do an update tomorrow because I'll be on bed rest, so I'll have
You
nothing
won't have
better to
anything else to
do.
do.
So why not get on here? But now you get to meet my husband, the father of my embryos. So thanks for all the well wishes and the prayers and everything. We definitely appreciate them, and they're obviously working, doing good things. So we appreciate them. And guess we'll talk to you tomorrow. Do you have anything else to say?
Nope, I've talked enough.
Because you did so much
Yes.
talking. Are you sure?
Yeah.
You just like say goodbye?
Goodbye.